Hi, welcome to my channel Anum Takshasila. In this new video, I am going to solve a mathematical problem under analytical geometry. So the problem is, prove that the circles x square plus y square minus 10x minus 24y plus 120 equal to 0 and x square plus y square equal to 400 touch each other. So what they have given? Here in this problem they have given two equations of circles. What you need to show? You need to prove that the given two circles touch each other. That means what? Either they touch each other externally or internally. Externally means what? The distance between the two centers equal to sum of their radii. Internally means what? The distance between two centers equal to the difference of our radii. So from these two, either you should show externally or internally. So we'll do this solution. So step number 1, you need to write the given two equations of circles. So what they have given? Given x square plus y square minus 10x minus 24y plus 120 equal to 0. So number this as equation number 1. And the second equation, x square plus y square equal to 400. So number this equation number 2. Now we have to compare these two equations with the general equation of circle and find the values and find the center and radius. So from first equation we will find center C1 and radius R1. Similarly from second equation we will find the center C2 and radius R2. So compare this first we compare this equation 1 with the general equation of circle. So from 1 we get what is 2g1 here. 2g1 is minus 10 and what is 2f1? 2f1 is minus 24 and what is C1? So C1 is 120. So G1 will get G1 equal to minus 10 by 2. Upon cancellation you will get minus 5. So this is G1. Now F1 equal to minus 24 by 2. So upon cancellation you will get F1 equal to minus 12. So you got the values of G1, F1 and C1. So from this you need to find the center C1. So C1 equal to minus G1 comma minus F1. What is that? Minus G1 means what? Minus minus plus 5. F1 is minus 12. So minus minus plus 12. So this is C1. Just put it in this box. So you got C1 from equation 1. Similarly you find radius R1. So what is R1? R1 formula is square root of G1 square plus F1 square minus C1. So this is equal to square root of, what is G1 here? G1 is minus 5 square. What is F1? Minus 12 whole square. Then minus C1 is minus 120. So you get, so root 5 square is, minus 5 square is 25 plus here 12 square is 144 minus 120. So just add this 144 plus 25 you get 169 minus 120, that is root 49. So what is square root of 49? That is 7. So you got R1 equal to 7 and C1 is 5 comma 12 from the equation 1. Similarly you will find the from equation 2 C2 and R2. So from second equation, compare the second equation with the general equation of the circle. So what is general equation of circle here? 2g2 equal to, since there is no x coefficient here, so you can take 2g2 as 0. Similarly there is no y coefficient, so you can take 2f2 as 0. And what is C2 here? So C2 is minus 400 because we have to take this 400 to this side, so it will be minus 400. So we got what is G2 here? G2 equal to 0, F2 equal to 0, then C2 equal to minus 400. So from this we will find the values of center C2 and R2. So what is C2 here? C2 equal to minus G2 comma minus F2. What is G2 here? 0. So for 0 no sign, so it is take positive, so 0 comma 0. So C2 you got 0 comma 0. And from this we will find the R2. What is radius R2? R2 equal to square root of G2 square plus F2 square minus C2. So this is equal to square root of, what is G2 here? G2 is 0 square. Then F2, what is F2? F2 again 0 square. Then what is C2? C2 is minus, so minus minus plus 400. So we will get finally square root of 400. What is square root of 400? That is 20. So R2 equal to 20. So you got the center C2 and R2 from the second equation of the circle. So we got C1 and C2. Next step, we need to find the distance between those two centers. So how to find the distance between those two centers? We have to take C1 as C1 point as x1 y1. What is x1? x1 equal to 5, y1 is 12. And what is C2 here? C2 is 0 comma 0. So take x2 as 0, y2 as 0. So you have 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2. What is the distance formula between 2 points, that is x1 y1 and x2 y2? The distance formula is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So C1 C2 equal to square root of x2 minus x1. We are taking this point as x2 and this point as y2, and this point as x1, this point as y1. So x2 minus x1, that is, we'll get 0 minus 5 whole square plus again 0 minus 12 whole square. So we'll get minus 5 whole square plus minus 12 whole square. We'll get square root of, minus 5 whole square is what? 5 square, that is 25. Minus 12 whole square is 144. So we'll get root 169. So what is square root of 169? 169 can be written as 13 square. So that square root will be removed. So you get C1 C2 equal to 13. So you got the distance between those two centers value is 13. Now we have to check the sum of radii or difference of radii, which is equal to this C1 C2. So we'll check the first sum of radii. So 7 plus 20, 27, which is not equal to 13. Then we'll check the difference, that is R2 minus R1. So 20 minus 7, 13. So that is okay. So write R2 minus R1 equal to 20 minus 7, that is 13, that is equal to C1 C2. So therefore you can conclude that C1 C2 equal to R2 minus R1. So from this you can conclude that the given two circles touch each other internally. So therefore the given circles 1 and 2 touch each other what? Internally. This is what we have to conclude. Now if you want to solve problems of this kind, I have given you a link in the description. Please click on that link. And this video is mostly useful to the polytechnic and engineering students. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel Anam Takshasila for further updates. Thank you for watching my video.